tonight at 11, body cameras captured the moments a Florida deputy foiled both a car theft and a kidnapping. Deputy Jonathan Pasmino Alvarez was working a separate call when he says a man ran up to him and said a man stole his truck with his kids inside it. Deputy Pasmino Alvarez stopped the truck, and inside it were two boys who he said were visibly upset. As soon as the deputy walked up to the truck, the boys stopped crying and pointed to the man behind the driver's seat, explaining that he was not their dad. He got the driver out of the truck and in handcuffs, but says that the kids in the back seat changed the way he handled the call.
Typically, for any high-risk call, we'll have to draw our guns out and make sure that we got every person out of the vehicle one by one. But knowing that there were kids there, I didn't want this person in front of the wheel to do anything irrational that could harm the kids.
The driver faces 1 count of grand theft of motor vehicle and 2 counts of felony kidnapping.
I saw that video.
Yeah.
I was going to say, obviously kudos to the deputy, but those kids too.
Yeah, that's a very scary situation.
Exactly. You would think that would be something easy. Oh, this isn't my dad, but being scared like that, I give kudos to those kids as well. You're going to have to really pack on the layers. Obviously we get much colder than this, but it's going to be pretty cold. We have freeze warnings in effect. It's a pretty strong cold front that's moved through the area, and there it is, just crossing the state line now into West Virginia, making its way across Pittsburgh. In fact, there are a few little stray sprinkles up toward the northeast, closer toward Cleveland, and a little bit of that activity up in the Great Lakes as well, the UP, the northern mitten of Michigan. Overall, though, it was fairly dry. We weren't ruling out the chance of a stray sprinkle, and there were, again, a stray sprinkle popped up on radar up toward the northeast, but beyond that, most of us saw a nice sunny day, and it was pretty warm, but that cold front is pushing through, and that will drop temperatures, and it'll be chilly tonight. A lot of you will not go below freezing, but look at the text here. This freeze warning in this purplish, bluish color, this blurple color, is until about 10 a.m. Tuesday for all of these counties in that blurple color. But you see the frost, this is the frost alert in this light blue color. Now this could change as well, but overall, it's going to be cold, and this is going to stay in effect until at least Tuesday morning, and I'm going to tell you too, beyond Tuesday, we're going to have several mornings in the mid to low 30s, so a lot of this coming week will be fairly cold. Now, the high temperature today got up to 72 degrees, 72 in Dayton. Didn't get up to the 70s, say up in Mercer County, Allglaze County, Logan County. Certainly got close. It was definitely warm, and it's still kind of warm now, at least warmer than yesterday. It's 54 in Dayton, but we are going to hit the 30s across many places tonight. In fact, if you compare the temperature, we're about 5 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. But that's not going to last very long. So despite that cold front coming through, you'll feel it a little bit, possibly, arguably overnight, with temperatures in the upper 30s, but you're really going to feel it in the afternoon tomorrow, as temperatures likely won't even reach the 50s. Now let's take a look over the next 24 hours. You can see temperatures down in the low 40s by 9 a.m. And again, we'll probably get to about 39 degrees or so in Dayton, so we'll be in the 30s briefly. But look how much we warm up by the afternoon. You go from the low 40s to the mid 40s. That's it. So tomorrow's going to be a chilly day. Part of the reason for that is because we're going to see some cloud cover, which will eventually clear, but some of that cloud cover will keep things a little cooler, and it's going to be windy. So not only do you have temperatures in the 40s, you're going to have some pretty breezy conditions. So you're going to want to bundle up tomorrow because it's going to feel cold with the strong wind and, not to mention, just temperatures in the 40s. So here's some of that cloud cover moving in now. Overall, we stay dry. You can see we're just a little bit of green, just barely popped up to the northeast. So extreme northeastern Logan, Champaign counties, but the rest of us stay dry. Wind speeds aren't too bad now, but as I showed you earlier, they will pick up by tomorrow afternoon. Now let's talk about the flurry word. I should have talked about that earlier. You see some clouds coming in. The computer models have been pretty consistent with bringing an isolated shower or even a flurry across the weekend. It is looking better, so keep in mind Monday evening and then early Tuesday morning, yes, we're going to be looking at the chance for a stray flurry, but we are warming up into the 40s later those days, so just a stray mix of of a shower or flurry. Meteorologist Kirsty Valentini will have more on that in the morning, as well as McCall Bridags in the evening, but don't be surprised about seeing that. I knew that roulette was going to land on me. I'm sure to let you know, yes, we'll see our first flurries of the season perhaps early in the week, much warmer by the weekend.
All right, thank you, Robert. A survey shows 60% of flyers reported some kind of disruption while traveling this summer.